So I picked up this car yesterday and I was driving it around Cape Town and I messaged my colleagues and I said, guys, I'm having a bit of a crisis. I don't think this car is that exciting. And they all said, blah, blah, how can it 700 horsepower, how can it not be exciting? And I just didn't get it until I came out here onto this deserted mountain pass. I flicked everything into track mode. The screen folded away, revealing just my gears, my revs, and the speed. Drop a few cogs, second gear, foot flat. There we go. Brutal acceleration. 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds, 0 to 200 in 7.8 seconds, top speed of 341 kilometers an hour. This is one of the fastest production cars ever made, full stop, that's it, end of story. Quarter mile, 10.3 seconds. It's a 10-second car running on road tires. That's ridiculous. But so many Germans wave at me today. It's been a great day.
It's been a minute right now. I've been living that life on the road, both times, man, I getting that pound. Music hazy, 10 toes daily, I don't wanna let a man down. OGBH too royal to miss my aim, man's getting that crown. Both types be the king getting queen's head, know that she going down. Watch couple flicks and chill, life jacket, make sure she doesn't drown. Got no squares in a circle, so no wonder she coming round. They with her back to the loud, both sides, so you hear how they're speaking them sound. So you hear how they're speaking them sound. That's how we're living right now.
If this was just a sculpture, if this was left in a park somewhere for people to sit and admire, it would be an achievement. But it's not just a piece of art, it's a car, it moves and it breathes. Look at the drama created by these double hinged doors attached to the carbon fiber monocage which runs over the top of the car. It's just pure theater. It's created pandemonium everywhere we've taken it. But every curve of this car's bodywork serves a purpose. Look at the doors, for instance. They're double skinned. That's an air swisher, which is the technical term. And that rams cold air from over the bonnet into the radiator, which cools down the 4-liter twin-turbo V8. And then, of course, there's the most obvious piece of bodywork, the active hydraulic rear wing. Now, it can act as an air brake, but mostly it creates downforce, up to 180 kilograms of downforce. And trust me, you're going to need it. One of the most astonishing things about the 720S is the way it grips off the line. Now, a lot of people think, and I think myself, that if you have too much power, you've got to put it through all four wheels, and that's the best way to launch. But there's some sort of voodoo that McLaren have worked out. So you flick it into track or sport, activate that, press this launch control button here. This is one of the easiest cars to launch in the world, actually. It says launch mode active, left foot on the brake, boost building, boost ready, here we go. That's 100 k's an hour. And these instruments folding into the dashboard like that might seem a bit of a gimmick, but actually what it does is open up this incredibly clear view of the road ahead. And as the salesman who handed the car over to me yesterday said, it's so you can concentrate. And you really need to concentrate. This car isn't just a reskinned 650S, it's brand new from the ground up. There's a new monocage 2 carbon fiber cell protecting me, which feels quite nice, but running through the roof, holding the doors up, holding everything in place, and of course making this car extremely light. And lightness is key to why this car is so quick. It weighs less than a Golf GTI. In fact, it's closer to a Polo GTI than a Golf. 1,283 kilograms is its dry weight. And mental!
For another woman, for another time. I don't even know why we bothered to try. Guess you always knew it right from the start, but you couldn't resist playing with my heart.
Of course, it's one thing to talk about power figures, and those are incredible figures, but it's the way this power makes it onto the road that is really incredible. Twin scroll turbochargers whooshing away behind me are sucking in planets full of air. They really don't take a long time to spool up. They're always at the ready, especially in track mode. And the thing is, you think to yourself, you get to a certain speed and you get to a certain RPM and you think, this is it, there can't be any more power. And then you push your right foot down a little bit more and there's more power. There's always more power. The peak power of 529 kilowatts hits you at 7,500 RPM. And the red line is at 8,200 RPM. You have to really wring this motor out to get every last horsepower through the rear tires and down onto the tarmac. And that makes this car equal parts terrifying and brilliant at the same time. After spending 2 days with this car, I've realized that its power and handling ability are otherworldly. You cannot get close to this car's abilities in the real world. You have to take it to a racetrack. And that makes me very sad that we didn't find a racetrack today.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, maybe give it a like and definitely subscribe to be the first to see our videos as they drop. Yeah, definitely do that.